Reed is the godfather, I'm telling you.
Yes, indeed.
We was in RPU, walking around, old inmate over there wouldn't give up his tray. And he beating and banging, I think, I guess you might remember this, we was going to suit up, we got grenades ready, we ready to go in full throttle. And me and Mr. Reed were making rounds, and Mr. Reed said, come on, let's stop by there and just see what's happening. I said, oh, it's okay, boss, they got it. He walked in there, and this is just the level of respect that Mr. Reed has in our facilities. We walked up there, and the inmate is throwing food, acting up, and crazy, just don't want to do nothing. Mr. Reed walked up and said, hey, man, hey, what you doing that for? And the inmate said, oh, that's Gordon Reed. Boss man, you got to stand and hug me one last time.
He graduated from high school on Friday and goes up there to see the call man at Cummins. Maybe that day. It was the 70s, I guess, right? He might have been a little shaggy. Call man told him to go get a haircut and be back Monday. Is that right, Mr. Lockhart?
That's correct.
So it's the same haircut today, yeah? A little more directed that way. A little more directed that way. The level of respect that he has garnered and earned is just phenomenal. Michael, A.L. Lockhart, it was our mentor, a bunch of us. What he taught us lives on. And what Dale Reed has taught many of you will live on. And what he has done will live here for a long time. The wardens that he's trained and the deputy wardens that are in the trenches now have learned invaluable lessons from this guy, and I thank him. I thank you all for being here to honor him. Thank you, MZ.
Now, I got to do something with Dale Reed that nobody else can say this. I got to share the gospel with Dale Reed. And I got to baptize him. So that means a lot to me. We've become great friends over the years. And Dale, I hope that your retirement is as good as mine.
I always know how many years you have in because I was born the year you started. One of the greatest things I ever heard from him is that when I was working at Cummins, he walks up to me one day and says, you're finally starting to look and act like a real Cummins man. And coming from the Cummins man, that was one heck of a comment. I always appreciate the teachings that you gave me and the guidance and your level-headedness always. We talked about all the years and all that. We need to talk about some of the accomplishments. Starting the new unit of Washita, have strong community relationship there. All the years of Cummins, Varner, and starting our process of being a strong, committed agency to ACA and getting Cummins approved for the first time. Congratulations.
Couldn't ask for a better mentor. Mr. Reed taught me a lot, and you really don't even have to teach it. You just learn by watching. And professionalism, I mean, he's the definition of professionalism. Always had me. He could. Mr. Reed's been a blessing to me to teach me and guide me and keep me on the right track. And like I said, I know he's taught a lot of y'all a lot of things. If you can just take a little bit of what he taught you, it'll carry you for a long time. It's just that wealth of knowledge that he's had, and by doing it, and it means a lot to us. And I just like to say thank you, and Doc.
I just want to be here because I never thought I would see this day. Dale Reed will retire. You know better than the folks that work for you. And I tell you, I learned a lot from this guy. If you can't listen to somebody who knows more than you know, well, you're not a leader. They said, no, hell will freeze over before they accredited Cummins. You've got those t-shirts, hell has frozen over. Yeah. This man fills some tall shoes. I mean, I ain't got nothing but great things to say about Dale Reed.
The only thing I do know about Mr. Reed is he's about as straight as an arrow. He One of the greatest people I've ever worked around or with, and I've worked with some great supervisors. We're gonna miss him. I know everybody is. All of y'all have worked for him one time or other. I wish I didn't know real well.
But you survived.
Yeah, I survived it, yeah.
Baptism was fine.
I'm a very good spokesman. But I want to thank Mr. Reed personally, Mr. Morrison, Mr. Lockhart, the folks I have. I appreciate you, appreciate what you've done, and did about you.
He, along again with a lot of these, like Galen said, has been mentored and just been a big part of my life, not only as a colleague, but mostly what I appreciate the most is a friend that you can call on for anything. He's also, in the 18 years that Asset's been around, has probably been one of the biggest supporters in the state. And something that we just don't hardly ever do, we also want to make you a lifetime member of Asset, gold member forever.
All right.
So yeah, he loved to pick at you. He thought, so I'm like, I'm seeing things funny. He just kept laughing.
That wasn't the way she said. She cleaned that up.
I've enjoyed you, Mr. Reed. I appreciate your mentorship. Dr. Reed, she mentored me in grade school. Mr. Reed mentored me while I've been here. Thank you for 52 years of dedicated service to the Arkansas Department of Correction. You will truly be missed.
Truly.
He come in and sat me down and said, well, you ever heard that song? I'm like, what song is that? Humble and Kind. I said, no, I ain't never heard that song before. He said, that's what you need to think about, that song, being humble and kind. And so I've taken that through my career, and he's right. Humble and kind. I just want to say thank you for everything that you do.
Remembers everything about his career he remembers. And Mr. Reed, I just want to say you have taught me so much in the short time that I've been under your tutelage that it means the world to me. But we just wanted to get you something so you can remember Cummins by, that it is the outlying area of Cummins, so you'll never forget where you started at.
I spent the first part of my life running around Cummins Prison Farm, and I graduated with Melissa and ran around with Michael. There's not a time in my life that Del Reed has not been a part of. And, you know, you've been a blessing to me. You've taught me more than I ever thought I could learn. And I'm thankful the good Lord made you my boss. Watchtower River Unit made you a plaque here. We got so much of who we are is where we have been. The legend has retired. Happy retirement, Chief Deputy Director Del Reed, June 20th, 2025. And sincere appreciation for your leadership and mentorship from the ORCU family. And it's got you dates in the key there.
All right.
Green drug now.
I'm gonna miss that right there. I'm gonna miss hoorah. We finally taught him how to say hoorah. We know you started the first SWAT team in 1976. Was it 76? Did I get that right?
Lockhart.
Was that 76?
We had a van.
You had a van. You had a bread truck.
Government van.
And without that, there would be no emergency preparedness for the Department of Corrections. Heck, I wouldn't have a job. That's where it all started, was right there. On behalf of that, we put together a little plaque for you here. We tried to put everything on there to bring out the memories of where you started at and what you did there.
Oh, wow.
Couldn't get nothing else. How do you create a plaque honoring someone that's done 52 years? There's no way. But the only way that the guys and us has decided that we can honor him is remember everything that he's taught us. And that's loyalty and honesty and respect and and doing your job when no one's looking and doing the right thing. Now granted, you've done everything there is to do on there. There's nothing else we can put on there. But we will honor you every day for everything that you taught us.
Thank you for all the lessons, all the mentorship, all the advice. I've admired your style of leadership. It's second to none. I don't have a long speech and I don't have a lot of stories.
First of all, I want to say that Pastor Giles and I are the representing the board here today. Benny really wanted to be here.
I just want to say that legacy. When you see a man 50 years of his life, dedication, and all of this room is just really shows the legacy of a man. I mean, when you think about 50 years of service, I just like to say from the board, we really appreciate you and what you've done for our state, what you've done for corrections in the state of Arkansas. What else can we say but thank you?
On a lighter note, from the staff at Mississippi County Work Release Center, I heard them saying about a 10-year plan. They decided they wanted to give you $10 for every year you work for the department. So they got you a small check of $520. So, Doctor, give somebody something nice.
I want to say to Mr. Reed, Dr. Reed there, thank you guys for all your service to this ADC and especially to thank you so much. And Delta Unit is giving you with a check today as well as your favorite casserole. Special casserole from the Dirty Bee.
Say that I first worked with Mr. Reed at Washington. I promoted, Andrew just brought me into Washington, and I worked with you there, and I appreciate the knowledge that you gave me.
I was thinking about what Butnick said, and I want you guys to understand that he's leaving, he's impacted the agency.
I reached out to Mr. Gibson to ask what would be the perfect gift to get you, and the state's already doing that for you. And I asked what y'all used to carry back in the days when you was in the kennel. And he said y'all used to carry a Ruger 44 Carabines. Well, they don't make those guns anymore. So we couldn't find you one of those, but we tried to get the best we could to close to us.
Hey!
A 44 Magnum. Oh.
We heard about your retirement. You know, you've been talking about it for 20 years. I guess your 5 year, your 2 year, and your 1 year plan come true. But you might need this in your retirement. The Tucker unit has had you a sleeve made for one of them hunting rifles that Michael wanted you to take him hunting with. So we got the brand on it. 1973 to 2025. Mr. M.B. Reed.
All right.
I hadn't done this without you. I hadn't done it without you. So it's a hard day on me for sure. Hard day. He's a true legend. True legend. And I appreciate all that you taught me. Holy can, y'all. A few choice words fly out my mouth every night. Mr. Reed, when I was the deputy director, it was flying out so much, he didn't just tell me about Humble County, he brought me a sign. he brought me a sign, I still got involved. He said, Humble County. He told me that story. I guess I was letting them fly out too much. He said, you ain't listening, I'm about to let you read it. But I do appreciate it, because he did humble, he did teach me what I needed to do in order to do the job I'm doing today. So I appreciate it.
I'm gonna try to get through this without getting emotional. This is an emotional day for me as well. So today is a day of mixed emotions, gratitude, pride, and just a touch of sadness as we gather to honor the incredible career and retirement of my father, Dale Reed. For 52 years, my dad has dedicated his life to the Arkansas Department of Corrections. That's not just a career, it's a legacy. Over the decades, he has led with compassion, integrity, and unwavering strength. He's been the calm in the storm, the steady hand in a crisis, and the leader that others naturally follow.
I worked for some outstanding leaders during my own career in the Arkansas State Police, but none greater than my dad. He is a natural-born leader. People don't just respect him, they gravitate to him. His wisdom and knowledge are unmatched. His ability to lead, to make tough decisions under pressure, and to do so with both fairness and courage are what makes issues so hard, if not impossible, to defeat. But beyond the job, beyond the title, he's just simply been Dad. And for me, that's where his leadership comes from. Dad, thank you for every moment, every lesson, every bit of patience and love you've shown me. You've been the best role model a son could ask for, and I thank God every single day for you. Know this, you've done it all. You've sacrificed so much for this ADC to be in it, faced the blood, sweat, and tears, and you've shaped the future by preparing the next generation of leaders to rise. Now it's your time to rest, time to fish a little more, not a little more, leisurely, and enjoy life the way you've earned it. So proud of you. We're all proud of you. I'm proud to call you my dad. I take great pride in the same. People ask me about your son. I take great pride in that. Congratulations on an incredible career. And the man you are. I love you.
I really appreciate all the support. The reason I made in 52 years is because of some of all of y'all. I didn't do that by myself. And that's one thing I always did is surround myself with folks that knew more than I did. That's why I managed to make it. And of course I had Gina and Karen and a few other good folks that kept me in the game. You know, I appreciate them for sure. So they can tell me what I got into, got to do, or whatever. So, kind of like you said, you wake up, and that, what are you going to do now? I don't know. But I'm really honored to have been in this position and appreciate everybody that helped me get to where I am. I appreciate all the work that y'all do. And I'll always be, supportive to the team. Be rooting for you. Kind of like you said, you wake up, and that, what are you going to do now? I don't know. But I'm really honored to have been in this position and appreciate everybody that helped me get to where I am. I appreciate all the work that y'all do. And I'll always be, supportive to the team. Be rooting for you. But again, I appreciate everybody in this room. I appreciate all that you did for me, to get me through this time. I wish y'all all the best. I'm always available if you need me. So thank y'all very much. And I'm here for one more week.